How do you put a career of 42 years into a couple of sentences? I'll hold on.
Well, yeah, it's just it's pretty amazing for me to be in that long, and that was just in the NFL. So I coached in high school and college too. So it goes by fast, but I've enjoyed every minute of it.
What are a couple of your key memories? I know you could probably go take hours to do it all, but I mean, one or two things that stand out to you.
Started playing in high school in Texas, and at Kansas, when I was at the University of Kansas, we beat Oklahoma 23-3 in Norman, which was a tremendous upset. They had won 29 in a row and won the national championship. So had a lot of big moments. And then when I got with the Houston Oilers, we played the championship games against Pittsburgh and the great Pittsburgh teams. And I think every team I've been with have been in the playoffs. You know, I've been with 11 teams so in the NFL. So, you know, I just had a fantastic time coaching and enjoying people.
How do you follow in the footsteps of your dad? Because we know how great you were, and we know how great your dad was, and sometimes it's so hard to follow in the footsteps of a father.
Yeah, I didn't worry about that much, really. I mean, you just do what you do, and that's what he told me to do. Hey, be yourself, coach the way you coach, and of course, a lot of it I learned from him, a lot of the technical stuff, and really, if you want to emulate somebody, my dad was a great guy to emulate.
Oh, absolutely, and I know you finished with the Rams. They got to the Super Bowl. A couple of guys that were from San Antonio that have moved on, Malcolm Brown and Josh Reynolds. I mean, San Antonio has always been kind of that center area where Dallas and Houston are the hubs, but San Antonio's always got that little kind of extra spirit to it.
Yeah, San Antonio is a great place, and you know, it's great people here. Texas people are great people, but San Antonio is a great area.
What's the biggest thing you're going to miss about coaching and playing?
Well, coaching part is, well, it's about people. It's about, you know, the relationships you have with the other coaches and the players, especially NFL, because you're with coaching grown men. So you have relationships with those people, and I still have those relationships, but I'm not coaching with them. So.
What's the biggest thing that's changed about the game of football from when you started to when you retired?
Well, society's changed. I mean, you know, the world has changed. You know, the music's changed. Almost everything you can think about has changed. But football has been a consistent part of it. So I think that's the great thing about football is it's remained. Some of the rules have changed, but the football itself, the game, working together, hard work, those kind of things have all continued.
How do you see the game of football progressing in the next generation?
Yeah, I think it just goes on and on. I mean, when I was a kid, baseball really was the #1 sport, and football has really taken over. Of course, if you're in Texas, football has always been the #1 sport.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great high school and local sports coverage not found anywhere else. In the words of the great Bill Paxton, if you won't do it for me, then do it for your country. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.